I'm Barb. Welcome to my craft studio. Excuse the mess. I'm in the middle of cataloging all my unmounted stamps. It's something I'm working on for the Get Organized Challenge that starts Tuesday. I just started early because I know I have a lot to get done during it. I have a haul from Joann, Hobby Lobby, Amazon, Target, and Dollar Tree. Oh, and Amazon and Stamps of Life. I may have said Amazon, but this one actually is not crafty. It's for to use with my I bought a wax warmer for my hand, possibly my feet. I get a lot of hand and ankle pain from, well, they think it's arthritis, but they won't confirm it. So I was at Old Time Pottery and found this converter one because I'd like to kind of put it on a timer, and the timer I have only has 2 plugs, and the warmer is a 3-prong outlet. So I picked that up. Target, I picked up this straw dispenser. All the summer Bullseye Playground stuff was 50% off when I was there yesterday, and I'd been looking at one of the straw holders for a while. So I decided to go ahead and pick one up since it was 50% off. And I realized I didn't have I do have a black one. It wasn't in the picture though. Oh well, I'll have 2 black ones now. Somehow it wasn't in the picture. I had taken a picture of my stack and somehow that one wasn't in the photo I took. Dollar Tree, I found, I probably did not need stickers, but I seen this one. I immediately thought of my mom. Like I've said before, if you've watched me on a regular basis, you know, she was a really good cook and known for her pies. And I do have some memorial projects I know I want to do for her, and I haven't really decided exactly what, but I picked this up when I seen it because I thought it could possibly work for whatever I decide to do. And this one I just thought was super cute. I'm a big fan of ice cream, so I picked that one up. And then I picked up 3 packs of the poly envelopes that it has a little slide out thing on it that you can put it in a 3-ring binder. So I thought I could probably use those in some of my organization or whatever projects. Amazon. I saw somebody with these pencils at Stamp Expo. They showed them to us when they were waiting in line, and I never did see them in a booth. When you sharpen them, they can pick stuff up without, I guess, not really being sticky. So I decided to give them a try, and honestly, I could buy a package of 10 on Amazon for what they would have charged me for one at the expo anyways. So, I see I have dirty fingernails again. Sorry, off topic, but I thought I would give them a try. Never hurts to have more than one tool that does that anyways, especially since as organized as I get, sometimes I think I have a couple places I work from and I leave them in a different spot and I can't find them. This way I can just put one in each spot. I ordered this Stamps of Life set. It was one I wanted to find at Expo and couldn't with her postage theme. So I went ahead and ordered that on Amazon. And I did pick up one of the little cutting mats. It's a little self-healing mat. They were showing these at Expo when we were waiting in line, and they said you can use them in like your Big Shot or your Cuttlebug, and then the mats will cut into this and prolong the life of your platforms. So I thought I would give it a shot. It wasn't that expensive on Amazon, so. And then I also placed an order on Stamps of Life for a couple of the stamp sets that I knew that she didn't have at Expo. I knew I wanted this one, so I went ahead and ordered it. She didn't have the one that I ordered on Amazon because I tried there first, but she was out of stock on it, so I went ahead and ordered it on Amazon because I know it's an older stamp set, so I don't know if she'll restock. It's possible she will. And then I ordered this one too. just because I thought it was cute with the snail mail. I thought they'd be cute using in friend mail or other creative projects too. I know they have a one that goes with this that has patterns for the snail body. So eventually, if that one sticks around, I might pick it up too. But I know they also have that for the mailbox one that I picked up at Expo. That's just my packaging. Oh, at Joann, a while back, they had a 60% off coupon, so I picked this up. I may have shared this in a video. I don't remember. I'm planning on using this anyways in my catalog station. I want to put my stamp and die pockets in here. Any magnet sheets that I might use, little baggies, anything that I might use for putting away, you know, little things that I might put away for organizing, cataloging. I might keep like a stamp block for cataloging color, you know, stamps or colors or whatever. And then at Hobby Lobby, I knew I needed more of these, so I used a 40% off coupon. I'm going to try to keep my purchases for a while organization related, so I can try to finish this up. So I might occasionally pick one of these up with a coupon at Hobby Lobby. I know they're supposed to be getting more Totally Tiffany items, so I'm hoping they get the double-sided stamp bag. But I know they're supposed to get some of the desk-made items, like some of the Joann carries, but not too many of the Joanns carry them, and even less carry the, I know some of them carry the stamp bags and the buddy bags and a few other products, but less, no one around me carries them. The one up in Madison does. And then Hobby Lobby, I got a few clearance items. I picked up the word punch board, and I can't remember if I shared this before or not. I may have put it in a different video. If I did, I'm sorry for duplicating, but I can't remember whether I had it done or not. But I got it just for the alphabet, so I'd have a second set of letters. I picked up this bullet journal set for Traveler's Notebooks. Now, one of my Hobby Lobbies doesn't have that marked down, and the other one does. I picked up the little curling coach for quilling. I know these items I have not shared because I just got them the other day. I picked up these quilling strips, which are like for flower centers, or they have dimension to them, so they make cute flowers. And this is called a Border Buddy. It's also for quilling. I always wanted to learn how to quill, so like I told hubby, I said this was the time to pick them up because the items were only a little over $1 a piece, you know, $1, $2. So if it's something that I don't end up liking, I haven't invested a lot in it. And I don't think I have the small mat. I think I've been using my larger stamp mat, and I think it would just be nicer to have a small mat. Honestly, I'd use this for other flowers that I do, not just quilling. So I know I have the tool set that goes with it because I think they put that on clearance a few years ago, and then they brought it back, and no. Well, I don't know that the tool set was on clearance, but the other accessories were. And then I bought some white 12x12 paper. Everything, all the Paper Studio products were 50% off this week, and I'm going through a lot of white in the cataloging process, so I picked those up. And I picked up the 12x12 album. First, I couldn't find the big box, and I knew I wanted the big box because I'm going to go through a lot of these, putting my catalog on my scrap rack as well. I'd like to use the super singles from Tiffany, but this box of 50 I got for $10, and I think the 50 super size singles from Tiffany would have been $50. They end up about $1 a piece. I mean, they are nicer quality and a little roomier, but for just cataloging, this will work fine. I'll save the super singles I have for something other than catalog pages. But anyways, that's all I bought. I'm a little down today. I had my well, Mayo turned me down for a referral. I don't know if I ever shared that. I think I may have, because I think I told you I agreed to the stress test, even though I've had stress tests in the past. They've always come out negative, which this one did as well. And I said the doctor probably thought I was upset that it came back negative. And that really wasn't the case. I mean, I don't want there to be something wrong with my heart. I just want to know for certain. And repeating the same test and getting the same answers doesn't reassure me. So now she wants to do a pulmonary function test, which I scheduled yesterday, and I told my husband I'm thinking about just canceling it, because I really think whatever's causing the new chest symptoms is the same as what has been causing them all along. It's just kind of developing a little differently. And we're repeating everything we did initially to figure out what caused it, and didn't come up with any answers. It's like, I don't think I can keep doing the same test and expect different results. I said, I think I have two choices at this point. I can try appealing to Mayo myself based just upon the chest symptoms, leave all the rheumatology things out of it, so maybe I have a better chance of getting the referral, or just adding these new symptoms to my list of symptoms that I ignore. I said, I can't go through a 6 to 12 month cycle of doctors repeating the test I've already done, and A, not getting answers, and B, running into doctors who tell me that I'm making it all up. And yes, I experienced that. My hubby goes, I understand why you feel that way. He says, next time we go see, your regular doctor, I'm going to bring a lot of this up. I'd like to say to him, what would you do if it was you? But the thing is, that I think isn't even a question, because I think if it was a man experiencing this, he'd get a totally different approach to solving it. It's just how I feel. If you haven't ever watched John Oliver, he recently did a story on gender and race bias in medicine, how women and people of color, especially women of color, are treated differently than white men. And I looked at my husband, I said, he's not telling me anything I haven't experienced myself as a woman. So I can definitely tell you that aspect of it is true. There's no way if a man went in and said, when I take a walk, I get pressure in my chest and I get short of breath, that they would run one test and say, your heart's fine, go home. It just wouldn't happen. And it may not be my heart, but something has to be causing it. And that's what I want to know. I want to know I want to be sure it's not my heart, because, hey, that's probably the most serious thing it could be. But I need to know what's causing it. It's kind of what I said with all the joint pain. I'd like to know that it's arthritis. And it's not that I need pain medicine or anything done about it. I just need to know for peace of mind. And I'll admit, probably a little bit of control, because I feel like if I know what it is, I have a little more control over how I approach it. Anyways, that's all I've got to share today. Thanks for listening. Sorry for the rambling. Catch you next time.